Here we are, guys. Blockchain Basement Friday, Freaky Friday. We've got some things to talk about with Donald Donald J. Trump having a massive rally in the Bronx. There has been a passing in crypto, and there has been a flippening in crypto, and there is a lot more to get into today. Today's episode is brought to you by Liquid Death and my fine co-hosts that are here with me. Yes. We've got the very own Brian, legendary Brian. We've got the Druth.
Hello all.
We've got High T Hannah.
Yeah, brother.
and then we've got Owen on the board. He will not show himself. We have other people here in the studio too, and the blood is upstairs. He may come join us on the couch. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We need to get mics though. We need to upgrade our mics. So we might have to figure that out.
Did the fourth mic? Is that still broken?
We didn't have it. No.
It's totally fine. It's the basement, guys. This is how it works. Welcome, chat. Cali Crypto Dude, David Middleton, Dusto, C90FTW, Shady Bandito, Robert Cosin, Zach Martin, Michael Moore, aka Derek from Step Brothers. Michael Moore, I'm glad you and Crypto Stevo have buried the hatchet. This is the Bitcoin way. A man named Doug, and then Enzo Mining. Hey, Manawak, what's up? Yeah, so guys, there's this today. I mean, how do you even go over
this? It's a very, very sad day. I mean, this is going to go down in history for crypto, man. What just happened?
It's a historical moment for crypto. Yeah. And no, I'm not talking about the Ethereum ETF. I'm talking about the passing of a legend. Yeah. The passing of a legend. What's that?
Oh,
my NDI is not on. Hang on. We're gonna retake this. Actually is. I just got to reset it. Stand by. Watch this. Watch this.
We're watching.
Watch this. Watch this.
Let's see it. I want to see it.
Watch this.
Okay. Hodling.
Watch this. Watch this.
Hey,
guys. Kabosu, the actual Doge meme dog, has passed away at the age of 18 years old.
What?
I know.
God, that sucks.
This is new information to Brian.
Oh man.
And here he is in heaven right now.
Oh,
here he is in heaven with Harambe. Guys, there will never be a meme like Harambe and the Dogecoin dog ever again.
Nope. I mean, this is where we know the timeline has flipped.
It's peak civilization.
Trump has taken over the Bronx.
Look at this.
You know.
When did he pass away? Like
very recent. Well, let's get into the article. So Shiba Inu named Kabosu passed away in Japan at 18 years old. Remember, a number of news outlets reported. Dog's owner Atsuko Sato said in a post that Kabuso died in her sleep. The account for Dogecoin on X also said she had died. Sato is a 62-year-old kindergarten teacher in Japan, adopted the dog from an animal shelter in 2008, according to the Wall Street Journal. And yes, there are many other pictures of Kabuso, but that was the most famous one. I tell you who's really taking this hard? Everyone in Japan right now.
Yes, absolutely. But 18 years is a good run for a dog, man.
Yeah, I mean, Shiba Inus, I mean,
not long enough though. Not long enough. He needed
another at least 18 years.
Shout out to $0 Giro for
$0 G for the gifted membies. I appreciate that. So again, sad day, but he will live on. His legacy will live on. Her legacy will live on for millennia, because the next ETF will be a Dogecoin ETF.
Well, it's like the first meme coin, man.
It really was.
You know, like Doge was the canary in the coal mine for the last bull market.
Yeah.
And when I saw it go nuts, the animal spirits have returned. Now, Shiba died. I think that was like a year ago or maybe 2 years ago. Yep. The Shiba dog died.
Depending on who you asked.
The Doge dog, rest in peace.
Yeah.
But the legacy of meme coins lives on through these names.
Bonk, Pepe, Floki, all these meme coins are standing on the shoulders of giants.
Pepe.
I think the real question is who's gonna replace no one can't replace Doge, but who's going to represent Doge in Doge's place?
Ooh. I mean, there are other Shiba Inus on the planet, so I'd imagine there would be, if they're smart,
take up the role.
They're
going to clone them.
I mean, they look pretty similar. I used to have a Shiba Inu, and it was a great dog.
Really?
It acted kind of like a fox.
Every Shiba Inu I've ever met, dirtbags.
Dirtbags?
They're just the most them and blue healers, the most pretentious, stuck-up dogs ever.
That's the dog I have.
You have a red healer.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you have Bluey's mom.
Shout out to Manawak for the memberships, man. He's making it rain. Appreciate you, dude.
Anyways, yeah, I've got a problem with blue healers and I got a problem with Shiba Inus, but they are really freaking cute.
Yeah.
Border Collies, though, they're too smart for their own good. You have to like give them like puzzles daily, or they go neurotic.
I mean, you know, I would figure out some. I don't fear that. I like seeing them figure stuff out on their own. You know what I mean?
See, I like my dog. My dog Jake. He was a dog from the neighborhood. He was wild for 7 years, and then we domesticated him, and all he does is lay around.
Yeah,
and I love that.
Yeah,
but other people want super active dogs. Taco, what's your favorite kind of dog?
Oh, my favorite type of dog. I mean, if I ever do get one, I want to get either a pit bull or a husky.
That tracks.
Yeah, because I went to UConn, so husky, and I've been around a bunch of pit bulls, and they just I get along with them really really well.
Would you get a husky wolf hybrid?
Ooh,
Dude,
yeah,
that's a
why not?
serious dog.
Yeah,
Are those things like gigantic?
Oh yeah, they're very large, extremely large, but they are less heat sensitive than huskies.
Oh, so it's like okay for Georgia weather.
Yeah. There's nothing more. There's no more significant sign of a societal decline when there are 25-year-old white women that lock huskies into their apartments.
Oh man,
That is just
torture.
absolutely torturous.
That is a top signal right there.
Colorado,
Yeah.
like majority of single women in Colorado, it felt like had a husky.
Apparently, I
locked
look
into-
like the poster boy for a dog abuser.
Oh,
I would
That's-
never hurt a dog in my
Okay,
life.
first of all, dog abusers are usually skinny white people.
Yeah,
let's be
with,
perfectly
like neo-Nazi
clear.
tattoos.
Yeah.
I got like the all-seeing eye tattoo. So I'm always watching.
Guys, I want to know what in the chat. We will get to crypto. I want to know in the chat what your favorite breed of dog is. My favorite breed of dog. Every single dog I've met that is this breed is an absolute bro to the bone. Labrador.
Labrador.
I've never met a
Lab, yeah.
Labrador that is not an absolute Chad bro.
Yeah,
Show your favorite lab
that's
in the
reasonable.
chat.
Yeah, show your favorite lab. I think my favorite type of dog is the Cane Corso. They got the bite power.
Well,
the
yeah,
pits,
that's true.
but
yeah,
then
Cane
they're
Corso.
smart. They
They
were
are
used
smart,
by the
yeah.
Romans. They were one of the first domesticated breeds to be used by the Romans for war. So, and he bit a car. He bit a vehicle that pulled into my driveway.
That's pretty good.
It's very
lab,
good.
yeah.
That's pretty
He
good.
went into a losing battle. He didn't let go. He
Didn't
didn't
let
care.
go.
Yep. boy.
Speaking of losing battles, let's talk about crypto. 69 nice $1,112 for Bitcoin. Ethereum, everyone's like, oh my gosh, we ripped down. No, we had that was not even we're
It was
flat.
a blip.
Yeah.
It's a
we're flat.
blip. Guys, if you're freaking out about a 2% move on ETH, sell your bags now and put it all on a 401. Just get out. Okay? You deserve to be poor. If you're freaking out about a 3% or 4% Ethereum move, okay? We're up 21% for the week.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's going to go up even more. We're actually moving up considerably in the past, I believe, hour or so. Yeah. So we kind of bounced again off this. So we slid down off of 38. Now we're at 36. Now we're moving back to 37. We'll continue up. We'll probably hit 5K in the next couple of weeks, if not by this weekend. Now, what I did want to look at is the Bitcoin chart here. So here we are in.
That's daily.
I know that's fine. So January, the Bitcoin ETF is in January, right? It was this.
Well, it was kind of like in that dip,
It
that
was
area
this.
you're looking at.
Is this right here?
What was that?
Yeah, early January.
Yeah, it was right around there. We
Yeah,
had the
so we
grayscale
were like,
stuff.
oh my god, and then just slid down, and then we shot upwards. So this is probably not going to do that much of a significant dip because there wasn't so much Ethereum. There's a ton of Bitcoin waiting in the wings to be moved around and emptied out of the Bitcoin grayscale Bitcoin dress and stuff like that. Now, not the same with Ethereum. Different dynamics with the coin. So
Yeah.
I'm expecting this to go flat and then go, oh yeah, up like that.
Yeah.
This is the Bitcoin chart. Replace what? Okay, we'll go to the Ethereum.
Go to the Ethereum. But- And what you're talking about, the grayscale changing of hands
Yeah.
that we saw with Bitcoin. God, I got a tree touching my head. So
Oh, sorry.
there is a higher fee for grayscale Ethereum Trust than there was for the Bitcoin Trust.
Yep.
It does matter how much is in there. I think that there is more Bitcoin, more Bitcoin to leave Grayscale than there currently is Ethereum on Grayscale to leave. So that might kind of tamper it down a little bit, but we're going to be, experiencing the same flush out, the same changing of hands, in my opinion, on it. You know, that's where the patience plays in.
And we're going to melt up.
Yeah.
I think we're going to melt up. Someone's talking about a Frenchie. Frenchies don't deserve to be a breed because they cannot reproduce on their own.
Is that celebrity dog?
They all have to be artificially inseminated.
I think Johnny was like showing me one. It's like a
Frenchie.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fun. They're fine. I mean, if you want a disfigured, ugly dog that can't breathe, get a pug. But a Frenchie is just like $5,000 of medical bills. You basically paying the $5,000 for the privilege to be at the vet every 60 days.
That's a good way to stay poor.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can't even write it off because it's a personal pet anyways.
Yeah.
Choose rich.
ETH will probably range here a little sideways for a couple days, and then I'm expecting a melt upwards, especially if we continue to get stellar economic information and news over the past couple over the next couple weeks. Anyone disagree with this ETH to 5K prediction?
I mean, I was feeling like end of June we'll have it. Maybe, but within May, but we only got like 6-7 days left in May. So, where we're at right now, I just feel like a little bit of sideways flushing out pain for a week or two. But by all rights, if we have less Ethereum leave Grayscale than we saw Bitcoin leave Grayscale, it could go very, very quickly.
What's yeah, that's a great point. It could really leave quickly. Fib retracement. We're going to try and do this again live on the show. Taco, where I know the button. I have the button here. Where do I start it from?
You're talking about fibs?
Yeah.
The top of
the wick?
Of the previous wick.
This one?
Yeah.
Bullish on parade. My friend had a Frenchie that would make
pull
eye
it to the
contact with him and then shit on the couch.
And then the bottom should be like the bottom of the wick.
Love it.
Bottom of the range wick?
Yeah.
Okay. I should have pulled it out. Sorry.
That's what she said.
Yeah, so 4,900 and then the 2.6. What do? You do 3.6 or the 2.6?
The 1.618 usually hits.
Okay.
And then if we get into like parabolic moves, then we can get up to like between the 2.618 and the 3.618.
Okay. So yeah, again, I'll scoot this over. Sorry, folks. 4,900, 55,000. So the spooky space math says that it's all in play. So congratulations to everyone who's in a long position. I have set my long position.
You're longing?
I'm longing right now.
Are you schlonging or
I don't
longing?
schlong. I long.
Okay.
Or I short.
Okay.
A couple other people here in the office have also set longs. So with responsible stop losses, you are not getting wicked out on this chop right now. So just stay patient and let's look at the gummy chart. This is, I mean, it is health on a shelf.
Sorta. It's kind of sketchy, honestly.
I mean, we're not putting in, it's very, very flat.
It's kind of sketchy. I think a lot of people are waiting on the first airdrop. Awesome. Rand, he held it up. It is hella sketchy for Rand to have this thing kind of riding. I mean, a lot of people are in on this and all eyes on him for it. Gummy, I still hold my gummy. I almost had the inkling to sell it live on air, though.
I want to sell my gummy right now so bad.
Do you really? Are we going to do it?
Yeah, I don't know. Cali Crypto dude, first of all, uncalled for. Very mean to say. I'm not a chartist. I do hillbilly TA. Mine's worse than Drew's.
Yeah.
And yet somehow, I'm still coming out on top.
You could do some pretty crazy TA on this. You take the line tool and make like a really big like bull flag.
I mean, I guess that's the same thing you could do with XRP.
We're hillbilly in right here.
Yeah, I mean, this is the same as XRP.
So now there's a line, guys.
Now make the bottom of the triangle.
Yeah, Bullish on Parade nailed this one.
No, I do it from here.
This resembles something.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter?
No.
Oh, then I'm
that
good.
was good enough.
Should I start a channel?
Doesn't matter.
Should I get like a Femix link or something like that?
And now what you do to complete the whole entire chart is now you take the top of the left side of the triangle.
Yep.
And line tool it.
Okay.
And now bring it to like the bottom of like this parabolic move. So behind my face. Yeah.
Yep. And where do I go?
Well, you didn't put the line. It didn't line it. There you go. Now take that line and put it at the end of the triangle.
Oh, this is witchcraft. This is
so
what
you can try this at home too if you'd like.
Now Marion has to sell.
So if it's you can look at this as it's coiling up, and if it breaks up, maybe the target will be like 30 cents.
Yeah, you know this is gonna happen. Dude. I have no idea what I'm doing.
But it looks good.
And this looks compelling. You could call me. I could be like Nick D writes crypto, and I could have this crappy YouTube channel where I do trading and no idea what I'm doing. Yeah.
You know.
Anyways, what's some other before we move on to the other?
It's already, that gummy thing's already at like a $60-70 million market cap.
That's why I'm not into it, guys.
Yeah.
That's why.
Someone in my chat mentioned the coin Fish and Chips. It's called Clippy. Check her out.
Dude, look at all these Doge memes that are coming.
Clippy AI.
Okay.
Not seeing it.
I think it's on Base.
This searches them all. So I'm on Solana. This is on ETH.
Maybe just type in Fish and Chips.
N or and?
Yeah,
there we go.
Fish and Chips, $433,000 market cap. All right. 15-minute, guys. Guys, calm down. Oh my God. Oh,
you know,
this is very bullish.
Yeah,
extremely bullish. Take Taco's face away for a second, Owen. Or all of our faces away. Yeah, this is very bullish. Chat. This is a good-looking meme coin chart. Yeah. When it's up and then it's holding, that's very good. I like this.
And I was looking at the holder count, and that looks pretty good as well. There's no like massive wallets, wallets.
Yeah.
Dude, this is
I like this. I like Fish and Chips. Did you see? Did you see?
Look at Harambe with Cabuso. It's already out.
It's already
Yeah,
out.
let's see it.
Look, what is
Ooh.
It's up 2,000.
It's
$33,000 market
Going to
cap.
heaven, baby.
I'm all in.
33K market cap. It only has one candle, guys.
No, it's going to heaven.
It must have.
There we go. Two candles.
It came out
Boom.
like 2 hours ago.
It came out 2 hours ago.
Wow.
I mean,
this place is so insane.
no. Look, if you buy this, you deserve what you get.
Yeah.
What was the one that I did? Droid Floyd.
Oh God, you're going here? No, it's George Droid.
George
Droid. I can't believe we're going here.
Oh, you know who turned me on to this?
Oh my God.
Gucci Bucket Hat. Do you follow Gucci Bucket Hat on X?
No.
Bro, that guy's unhinged.
Jesus.
Oh Lord. Oh wow.
It's been out for a minute too.
Oh wow.
Like this has been out for several days, like weeks, and then now we're here.
Looks like it might be trying to die though.
Floyd AI. Right. You see the description here? Microsoft has brought back George Floyd. Had brought George Floyd back to life. Here it is, guys. Health on a shelf.
That is not health on a shelf. I am scared of this chart right now. Man,
the X account is not something we can bring up.
We have skipped over timelines, man.
So I don't even know how to preface this, but just go to base.fun.
Base.fun.
Is this a risky?
No. It was promoted by Coinbase Wallet.
Okay.
All right.
So if you want, you can create your brand new base coin.
No. Oh man.
Oh, I love that.
What?
That's pretty great.
Create one live on the air.
I need the liquidity though.
You don't need much to make these coins. This
is so bullish for every single base project. There's going to be so much liquidity coming into the ecosystem.
It blows my mind that they promoted this.
Greg has one. Hell yeah.
That's pretty sick. Honestly, they have a Greg.
He only has a $5,000 market cap. Greg, come on.
There's Cabuso with Harambe right there below it.
I know.
And you too can make a meme coin on base.
That's amazing.
At home.
Okay.
Oh no cringe.
Oh my God.
Oh no cringe.
Oh no cringe. All right, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we're way deep.
Well, the reason I showed you that is potentially if base has an airdrop and you use that like smart contract, you will probably qualify for an airdrop.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So maybe just make a coin for fun. Don't even promote it or anything. Just make one.
Interaction. That's how you get repaid with airdrops. Most.
Yep. Like smart contract interactions, you need at least 10. So
make sure you know how much.
We need proof of Owen.
People are asking for proof of Owen. Did you see 90?
Did you see Solana Summer Swift? Did you see that chart the other day?
Solana Summer Swift. Did she actually wear this?
I don't know. It looks not Photoshopped.
You can't believe anything that.
Can we check by the pixels? Bro, Taylor's old.
Taylor's old. How old is she?
She's busted, bro.
Oh
anyway, Crypto finally says anyone selling while banks are accumulating is insane and likely a threat to society. Crypto finally is a threat to society. Let's just be perfect.
I mean, she's unhinged.
She's unhinged. All 4 catalysts have been verified. This is from Marty Party. We simp for Marty Party a lot. You know, need to get him on the show.
Yeah, he's pretty spot on. Now, one thing
he's
I
in
found
spaces right now.
Well, this chart that he posted though was interesting to me this morning, man.
Who's he in with?
He's probably in there with some big guys. There's K-Day.
Yeah.
See K-Day around. Now, I find this interesting, Nick, because In essence, what he's calling for is a pump up to $150,000 by January of 2026. So a longer lasting market with, in essence, less of a retracement on the bad times, calling out that we've been more institutionally adopted and that the next baseline level of where we should be watching out instead of the previous all-time high at 60K.
Wow.
He's calling out that actually will hold at that 100K level at the end.
Of course it will.
That's very intriguing to me. And, just all the factors that he highlighted, you got Fit 21, anti-CBDC bills, treasury buybacks are going to be announced in about 2 or 3 months from now, which will probably be another catalyst. We already got the approval on ETH. But then he's also interest rate cuts, which in my opinion, at least one is likely this year. And the return of the orange one. So I think that there's a couple things going for us.
There is a lot of things going for us. This kind of parabolic movement up to July seems a little ridiculous because usually summers don't move markets. So I'm a little incredulous about this. And
I'm not. I said June to the moon.
But then he says like we're gonna crash to 72,000 in April of 2025.
And that's the retracement back to the near the previous all-time high. That's reasonable, but the resurgence that he's thinking we have.
This is like not a 4-year cycle.
That is not a 4-year cycle.
I was
design.
like, what am I looking at right now?
Exactly, because that April 2025 target of coming back down to 72K.
Yeah.
I mean, the things that he's posting out there definitely kind of challenge the 4-year cycle. And we got to think about this openly because now we actually have ETFs.
No, I think it's time that we close our minds and become extremely dogmatic and do not consider new information. This guy Oasis says interest rate cuts, bro.
There it is. See?
It's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No way.
I think a cut is going to happen.
There may be a cut, but plural cuts?
No, not multiple cuts.
No way.
No.
Absolutely not. Anyway, speaking of absolutely not. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Bitcoin status of the markets likely we move along the power law. Man, do we need to do a video about the power law?
Well, Plan B has not been able to discredit what Giovanni has laid out.
Well, Johnny Childs, has been speaking to him indigenously. And Giovanni's going to come on the show, I think.
No way.
He's like Childs is tight.
Are you serious?
Tight with Giovanni, yeah.
I would love to talk to Giovanni about this because my targets are from 150 to 250K for the blow off top. He's been discrediting Plan B. We all kind of saw the issues with Plan B.
Well, he discredited himself, to be fair.
Well, there's that. But I think that Plan B design is not really lasting or proven as true as we thought it would over the course of the last year and a half. And the power law is like kind of a new way to. We did an overscope on it. I'm not a mathematician, so I can't go into all the details on how it's different. But the end goals of what he's looking for are pretty in line to what my thoughts are on the capability of the overall market cap, like the 6 to 7 trillion level. So, I've just been paying attention to it, and a lot of people have been starting to listen to him. And again, Plan B has not been able to push back with any sort of information that would discredit what he's saying. So.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's an interesting conversation now. I think we need to actually go into what the power law is. I'm not going to get into it right now, but Bitcoin Max, a lot of Bitcoin Maxis subscribe to it. Although a lot of Bitcoin Maxis said that there would not be an Ethereum ETF.
Absolutely.
Michael say.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to be at the next conference in an Ethereum shirt, just like Vitalik.
I think, there is.
Right
this is the new, this is Sailor's new getup.
Yep. He's leaning into
Autism Capital is absolutely crushing it these days. Their last couple posts have just been.
Every post.
You guys need to follow Autism Capital.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not a paid shill or anything like that. But yeah, follow Autism Capital. And guys, once again, I just want to say, if you're new here to the basement, hit the like button on your way in. We give you the weird and wacky crypto alpha and the perspective to understand what the hell is going on in the world right now. Because we are not just a channel that is about crypto education. We are about self-sovereignty over your mind, your body, and your money. So be your own bank, be your own army, be all you can be. Here in the basement, I do need to tease out the black site.
Oh, yes.
There's a new membership. You might have seen it show up in the YouTube memberships portion of YouTube. It's called Black Site. It's $25 a month. and that is going to unlock a super secret section of Discord called the Black Site, where Veteran Crypto and Drew will be dropping incredibly serious knowledge. Like, they're literally opening up DoD manuals on how to prepare yourself for insurgencies, how to prepare meals, how to dig a hole to hide your money in, how to hide your kids and hide your wife, how to basically collect water and filter your water, all sorts of stuff. It's going to be only in the Black Site.
Yeah.
So be prepared for that. It's coming soon. There's going to be a lot of exclusive videos, documentation. We're going to be doing tutorial guides on all sorts of stuff. How to make your own gasoline when all the gasoline runs out. All cool stuff. You can't find this stuff on TikTok. You can't find this stuff on YouTube. It's secret knowledge, and it will only be available.
It's like the next level of sovereignty, like mindset, you know, because, and it's my overall thought. We're here in crypto. Things are probably going to go pretty damn well for the next year. But, you know, post election is really, I need to get this information to everyone before in what I see as chaos comes after the election, because this place is so polarized. You know, I think you might, I don't know if you still have the story or not, but like we even see the beginning of balkanization or reorganization of states.
And just so we're all know, balkanization of America, can you just tell people what that means?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, it's the country breaks into quadrants, its own quadrants that govern themselves, and they push back again and basically disband what we call the United States. Is only the United States because it's all these states coming together.
Because we say it is. We all agree to it.
Exactly. We all agree to it. Now,
we're getting into that later. There's a story about that.
Yeah, I mean, and so what we have coming around the corner, you guys, we're going to be great here in crypto. We're in the right disruptive technology. But with that explosion and what's coming, take control of your family, your land, get your vehicles organized, get your shit together before it comes, so that you can operate from a position of strength and lead as an example for your local community. Because if we do that with 1,000 people across the country, that's going to make a very tangible difference.
It will make a difference, and it makes a difference when you watch this channel and when you comment on these videos, because there's one thing the world needs right now. It is people who are focused to make a difference in their immediate communities. And most of our audience are young men between the ages of 20 and 35. And you guys are the future, okay? No one else is coming to save you except for you.
Right.
Expect self-rescue. So that's part of the reason why we're doing what we do here.
Are we going to have a special emblem for the Black Site?
Oh, dude, Black Site's going to be Black Ops. Like, you're going to be set up.
Yeah.
Someone says, I need to put that stuff on a USB and put it in a Faraday cage. Actually, I will make a video on how to make a offline Wikipedia, including all this stuff.
And that's what's the beauty of what we're putting together, because we have your technological expertise on how to secure your own blockchain goods.
Yeah.
And then I've spent majority of my life basically on the way to becoming, you know, my whole family's military and police. And before this job, I was going to go to the Arkansas State Troopers, but you know, I've spent a long time preparing for what Petraeus told me was coming, and it's all came to fruition now.
Petraeus told you?
Well, he told my stepdad, and my stepdad served with him for like 10 years.
See, that's a whole story. I need to hear about
but
that.
then veteran, he was like literally on the he's like 22 years, you know, on the ground. So
Veteran Crypto, super awesome dude, super solid, completely off the grid right now, up near a waterfall.
Absolute savage.
Absolute savage. Thumbnail investor, been a member for 11 months. Yes, you can upgrade to Black Site. When you get Black Site, you get everything as a regular member, but you get access to the Black Site Discord channel, which Ducey is helping me put together right now. I think the membership is live, but the Discord is not. So don't like rush in and be a Black Site member yet, because it's not totally there. But yeah, the Black Site will give you everything from the previous membership too. This is a preview of our website. It's not live yet. I do not recommend going on here. We don't have the address up, so it's fine, but that's kind of what it's going to look like. We're going to give you a choice of different bags to kit out your everyday carry, your get home bag, your bug out bag, your wake up shit happens bag, and your I'm never coming home bag. We're going to have, so these are things that Veteran Crypto is picking out, and we're going to have an assortment of different things that will go in the bags.
Yeah.
And you can mix and match and choose what can go in there, and this can help you get kitted out. Also, I did do a tweet about this. I want to have right now. This is a lot of like stuff from China and other like low tier manufacturers. I really want to get American made goods on this website
as much
ASAP.
as possible. Yeah.
So we're starting off with this. All the stuff that's going to be on here is good when it's live, but I want to get American made goods on here. So I'm just putting out the call. If you make cool stuff, like I know there's a lot of people that make cool knives, a lot of American manufacturers that make cool axes and rope and what have you, and even like holsters and stuff. We want to be selling your stuff.
But we gotta. I mean, those goods cost more money. You gotta put your money where your mouth is,
and you will want the stuff that will get you
when
home.
you need it. It won't break.
Exactly.
Thing,
right.
know?
At least for now, you're gonna have something because something is better than nothing.
Yeah.
But eventually, we're gonna be having some bespoke offerings. I tell you what, I bought this. I'm gonna go on a tangent real quick.
It's fine.
I bought a hand forged hatchet from Red Wolf Forge.
You showed me it. It's pretty damn nice.
I brought it into work one time.
Yeah.
I think this is the guy. Red Wolf Limited. No. Red Wolf. It's Red Wolf something. I'm gonna find it. He's in Alabama. He's like a 20-year-old guy in Alabama, literally hand forging iron axe heads.
What an absolute savage.
I ordered it and he said there's literally a 2-year back order.
What?
Because so many people have ordered this man's hatchets. He's just a guy, like a kid in Alabama. So like, I'm just making hatchets, man.
Yeah.
And he sent it to me. It was a handwritten note. It's a beautiful, like hickory handle. It has a serial number on the back. It is absolutely beautiful. Cost me $180.
When you're supporting someone local,
I know.
Like
he said, if there's ever a problem with it, send it back to me. I'll fix it for free.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
we got a super chat in the Rumble chat.
Whoa.
Owen, can you pull up that super chat in the Rumble down there?
You guys are hilarious. I love your point of view. It's very cynical, very real. Some people are not ready for the truth. My question is it possible to short crypto? If so, where can I do it? Bro, menhance your game. Thank you so much. It's called a Rumble rant. That's what a super chat is in Rumble.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yes, you can short crypto. Welcome. If you want to short crypto, bro, I would suggest that you long it at this part of the crypto cycle. I would not short it unless you're on a very small time frame, but you can do that on Blowfin.
Yeah.
You can actually also do it on Kraken, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can do it on Kraken, you can do it on Coinbase. You can do it on a bunch of other websites, but I would suggest if you're in the US and you're brand new to crypto, do it on Kraken. I like Kraken.
Yeah.
If you're a little more advanced and you want to have less fees, do it on a website called Blowfin, and I think we have their link in the description.
Maybe not. Maybe I don't think we do. We do.
I'll work on that.
Yeah, we'll put it in after the show.
Kraken, Kraken, like the mythical animal. Blowfin, Blofin, like a blowfin. And when you make those gains, guys, you should be putting some of those gains on an Arculus wallet. That is the sponsor of the channel. Look at this stuff. Look at this card.
We got the card itself. Support the channel.
Support the channel, you degenerates.
Unbelievable.
Use code BASE10. We want to beat those noobs over at Discover Crypto. We want to be selling more of these wallets. So use code BASE10 and get 10% off your Arculus wallet. Speaking of everyday carry, look at this guy. I love this guy. Dude. This guy's so funny.
Are we...
Basics on me. Yeah, I mean, phone, wallet, keys, that's like my everyday carry. Yeah, I mean, sometimes a multi-tool. I'm feeling like it. I'll throw in a flashlight in there. Sometimes you gotta be able to see. But for me, if I'm just popping outside, it's like tourniquet, pocket knife, glass breaker. Okay. You know how it is. But I like to keep a field notebook and a tactical pen on me so that I can jot down ideas on how to optimize my EDC. It's an EDC for an EDC. You don't? I do. But for me, I'm more of an 18 feet of good rope on my carry at all times type of guy. That's my speed. 18 feet every day. Whenever I need to repel. You too? Yeah, no, I do. But I also EDC a Glock. Every day with the Glock. Yeah. With the switch too. You know how it is.
Yeah, it is. That's supposed to be.
Armor plates for me. Plated up every day. Lightweight. Offense, defense. You know how it is. Nah, I tend to keep some space for my telescope. You do that, you fit that on you. My pockets have pockets. I get it. That's why I got the UAV on standby. Can't carry what you don't see, you know. I'm sure you can do the same thing. EDC aerial reconnaissance makes sense. You know how that EDC life be. Sure do, but I tend to carry an entire library of heritage grains and seeds in Mylar bags so that I could, on a whim, like Noah's Ark, rebuild the entire food chain. So self-reliant of you. I'm sure you're way ahead, though. Sure am. I just try to EDC enough power banks and solar panels who identifies a fusion reactor, but you know how it is. Cool. You know, I was dropping my 3-year-old daughter at a birthday party the other day, and I said...
That's pretty great.
And that's the experience. You know, we'll have new people come in on our website, and, you know, someone new to crypto or new to prepping, they're going to choose the EDC pack.
Yeah.
And then years go by and more bullshit happens in the world, and you end up with, you know, entire rooms stacked with ammo. The joists on your house start to
sag.
Yeah. You know, things get weird real quick. So, you know,
I think we should have like a gag product on the Basement Supplies website, and it's just a UAV for like $85,000. Like no one will buy it.
Absolutely.
But what if someone does buy it?
EDC.
I thought they were only like $3,000.
The robot dog. We could put the flame robot dog on there for like 10 grand.
No, the Boston Dynamics
Yeah.
one. You know how much they actually are?
Well, that's
much
not
are
a Boston. What I'm talking about, but how much is a
The
Boston?
regular Boston Dynamics dog, $25K.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad.
We'll put ours up for $26K.
$26K.
I'm coming out of this bull market with a tank.
That pays for our
bro.
shipping.
Hell or high water, I'm gonna buy a tank and a Toyota Hilux.
Hilux. You're gonna.
It's not Hilux. It's Hilux. To
I
me.
actually saw a
Okay.
Cybertruck today at Five Guys.
Did you?
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Five Guys in
It's
a
crazy
Cybertruck?
in person.
Yeah.
Looks like CGI.
So
I'm
you
not
saw
even kidding.
5 guys inside of the Cybertruck.
Yes.
Okay.
Eating Five Guys.
Even
The
worse.
burgers. The burgers. Guys, come on.
Look who got a Cybertruck.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You
You know who this is, right?
Dude, he's gonna demolish that thing.
He
basically had to-
swindle someone into buying it from him.
Yeah.
He could not buy one.
Yeah, they know what he's gonna do with it.
They would not sell it to him.
Yeah.
So Whistling Diesel got a Cybertruck. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. You saw his Toyota Hilux video, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a Hilux.
It's well, it's a technical. Anyways, this is the Trump rally today in the Bronx.
Not bad.
Wow, wee wow.
Not
Now,
a
granted,
bad
this is probably everyone from the greater New York State area, not Bronx residents, but this was in the Bronx, and this is Daddy T. Daddy T.
sign of what's to come.
This is a sign of the
It
This
is.
is going to be
Such
really
a diverse
hard.
crowd. You can even tell.
Then
how
you look at
many
a
people-
Biden rally or speaking, and there's like
Dude,
empty chairs and no one's there.
Yeah,
my God.
I think it's a little telling.
it is a little telling. Speaking of telling, here's
Look at this.
CNN in full cope mode. Let's see.
Crowd like, and what kind of response did he get?
Well, certainly a bigger crowd than I think Democrats would like to see, particularly given this is one of the bluest counties in the entire country. Now, one of the things that was interesting to me is that the Trump campaign said that they were going to micro-target to get people from the community to come to this rally. I wasn't sure what to expect. I've gone to a lot of these rallies across the country, and there are often people who travel hundreds of miles to see Donald Trump, and they're not necessarily part of the community. However, one of the things that I found was that there were a lot of people here that were actually from...
What's the crowd like?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are coping and seething so hard. And here's the thing, even if 40% of the people that were at that rally weren't from the Bronx, just the sheer volume of people being there and all supporting Trump makes everyone think, wow, this guy's going to win.
Dude, and there was a bunch of dudes like filming music videos, like rap videos.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
In the crowd. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the people that were anti-Trump, they were going there trying to, why are you racist? Why are you here? And then they were just flooded with all these rap artists. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, you're on, what planet do you live on where you can still try to skew that narrative? And it's just nice to see people waking up.
This
Man,
light
it's the country healing.
Did
It's
this
coming
light just get
together.
brighter?
Maybe.
Or did something just slide down?
Kind of looks
I
like.
feel like it just got way, way brighter in here. Anyways, Cenk Uygur. That's how you know, Drew. When Cenk Uygur says Trump is going to win, buckle up, brace for impact. This guy is the most
way
whack job socialist on the planet.
posted
and if
this for
Cenk
real?
says that, he posted this for real. This was 2 days ago.
Whoa!
And Cat Turd says, brace for impact. World peace, $1.89 per gallon gas, no border invasion, half price groceries, 2.5% mortgage rate, energy independence. That's what Cat Turd said.
That just sounds awful. How dare he?
Yeah, this sounds
absolutely terrible. I mean, hope
so. That's going to be happening. Yeah, we're super stoked for a Trump presidency here. If you can't tell, that's why next week I'm going to be on Sean Farash's Ungoverned show.
Yes,
I'm going to be on Ungoverned, which is on Rumble. So all you Rumble lunatics are going to enjoy that. And then Sean's going to be back here on The Basement.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're really stoked to be just talking with the Trump coin people. So here's this. This is great. So compare and contrast. Spot the difference.
Oh, God.
This is a press conference.
Yeah. Hold on.
Whoa. Okay, next. Do I ask the next question as well? 2 years ago, our nation's first black vice president, President Kamala Harris. And, you know, the African continent have 1 billion people not too soon. The idea we're going to ignore it, it makes no sense at all.
2 questions, if I may, on...
No, 1.
Can the United States and Kenya, or the nations collectively, break the backs of this coordinated militia that has the grips of the nation? That nation.
Yes.
How?
Yes.
Saying Africa is asking America to lead the way and double its contribution to the World Bank's international development.
Okay, hang on. Just so you're all aware, the World Bank, they are the thugs of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And a majority of the reason why Africa has not been able to excel and grow and become more civilized is due entirely to the World Bank and the IMF, because they continuously fund all the despots, all of the terrible people, all of the dictators in America, in South Africa and Africa as a whole, to keep that country depressed so that they cannot move up the economic ladder.
Yeah.
So this person is a plant for the World Bank. The World Bank are evil, full stop. Full stop, they're evil.
Wait, before
we go.
continue, 2 points. One, he said Africa has less than 1 billion people. They have more than 1.5.
Yeah.
And 2, look what happens to his face when he answers this question.
Here we go.
Development assistance to help developing countries to access financing to alleviate debt distress and to tackle climate change. What is your commitment on this?
We made a major commitment to this. Number 1, as I said, the United States has long championed international financial institutions that provide low-cost concessional resources to the poorest developing countries, including from the IMF. To that end, my administration helped design and establish the IMF's new initiative that provides low-cost funding for countries that are taking steps to enhance their resilience. Important partners in Africa
reading off
ensure they have the capital they need to invest in their futures. Up to 20 countries help you out. And this partnership is happy. We're happy to do it.
Yeah, yikes. Yikes.
How can you believe what he is saying? Like, there is no way.
He just handed a card.
He doesn't even know what he's saying.
Yeah, he's just reading a card from the IMF to be like, yeah, we've been helping the IMF for a long time. No, the IMF has been, they're basically like they're the payday loan lender of the world.
Yeah.
I figured out why I thought it was brighter in here. It's because I moved my hat back.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Whoa!
Hey, there's Owen.
I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old, guys. Today's my birthday, by the way.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh,
birthday.
snap. Happy birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday.
I went to First Watch with my family.
Did you?
And I ate a giant ass pancake.
That's a good move.
And then fell asleep. That's why I wasn't here this morning. I missed
power
blood.
nap.
Let's get some happy birthdays in the chats.
Happy birthdays in the chats.
Yeah.
Can we get some Giga Chads in the chat? I want to see those Giga Chad emojis because that's how I feel today.
Mhm.
All right? I feel like a Giga Chad. Going back to America, as we know it, the American dream has been put to death slowly, or has been poisoned since 1971, and I would say it was really put to death in 2008. And we're all just kind of realizing that now. Well, a lot of other people on the West Coast are realizing it too, and they're done with it. Idaho wants to take over Oregon.
Hell yeah.
Because the western part of Oregon is insanely beautiful, but it's also mostly Portland. when it comes to population.
Mostly needles on the ground.
Yeah. I actually went on my honeymoon in this area called Neskowin. This whole southern area is like wine country in Oregon. Absolutely beautiful. Up here is Portland, Portland I think is like right here. Or maybe up here. Anyways, beautiful, incredibly liberal, incredibly dumb. They're not the smart liberals. They're the dumb ones. That's where Chaz and Chop and Chad was. And, they're just really, really dumb.
Chaz,
Anyways,
I think it was Seattle, but it was all the people from the Portland, Oregon area.
The people in Portland, Oregon are so pissed off and so uptight that they ran the show Portlandia out of town.
What?
Because Frank, what's the guy? Frank, Portlandia.
They ran the show out of town?
Portland?
Fred Armisen. Fred Armisen had several characters where he was dressed up as a woman and played a woman. And the LGBT cuties there got butthurt because Fred Armisen is not a trans man. And they said, you are not allowed to play a woman on your show. And they ran him out of town.
Wow.
This show's freaking awesome.
Well, Joe Biden's not a good president. He shouldn't be playing a good president.
Don't even get me started on that, bro. If you want to get me demonetized and you want to, well, anyways. So the people of Eastern Oregon are way more based. I'm going to get to that in a sec. Way more based than the rest of Oregon. They feel more aligned with Idaho, and Idaho is like, hell yeah, man, come on. So there has been a initiative for the past, I would say, 10 years to get the eastern part of Oregon into Idaho. I love it. People are like, is this legal? I'm like, nothing's legal until you say it's legal. Okay, so I'm all for it. Put some sats in bowls. Gifted 5 Membies on a Friday.
What a G. What a G.
Appreciate that. So I fully support this. I fully support secession everywhere. I want there to be a free state of Jefferson. I want it all. Okay? I want New Mexico to split. I want Arizona to split. I want there to be 2 Texases. Please, Austin, secede from Texas. They don't need you. I want the panhandle of Oklahoma to be absorbed into Texas. I want it all to happen. Okay?
Austin is screwed if this type of balkanization happens. They're surrounded by hillbillies.
You can have the Navajo state too.
Absolutely. That'd be a good one.
Wait, what's the Navajo state?
Just like that Navajo region. That's the it's just like the preserve. Just like where everyone in the U.S. when we're moving out west, they just moved around. People from Cherokee, Creek, everyone else.
Reservation.
Further. Yes, reservation.
So
but the Navajo state, but I mean on top of the Navajo state. So like
interesting.
So in addition to the preservations, like the Navajo still have like their own kind of nation that they helped it a lot in World War II, and like
they did.
I mean, come on, they're
the code talkers.
Yeah.
Interesting. I have to look more into that because I know reservations have like they're basically their own government to a point.
Are we employing kids to do the soundboard now?
That was a child. That was Drew's child.
Yes, that's my boy.
And he's not running the soundboard. He's actually eating snacks. His face is full of snacks right now.
Yeah.
I'm about to sneeze.
He's a good boy, though, man. He picked up a bunch of dog poop last night
with his bare hands.
With his bare hands for $5 in Dogecoin.
Wow.
So he's going to be rich.
Legend.
Wow. We're getting there. Oh man, we're almost out of time. Let's move on to it. House has passed a bill banning the Federal Reserve from establishing a CBDC. This is from Leading Report. Thank you, Leading Report. I think this is kind of just a fugazi. Honestly, I'm not as bullish on this.
I understand your hesitation, Nick, but this all plays into the balkanization move. And
okay, yeah, balkanization, parallel economy.
Well, if these states aren't willing to recognize this new CBDC form, it stops the Fed dead in their tracks on wasting a bunch of money developing it if they know that half the country is just going to say no anyways, not going to pull taxes from it. It's a hard stop. And honestly, I feel like it's a death sentence. If these states pull off what I hope they do and ban CBDCs, it's a death sentence to CBDC-based cryptocurrencies like XRP, like Quant, like all of these other things that are just trying to simp for CBDC development and implementation.
Yep.
They're doomed if this happens. And I know you're hesitant. I think this is actually going to go through. The states are pissed. I think it's actually going to happen. It's a little bit much, but there's a long-standing, touchy subject matter when it comes to minting currency in the United States. Remember how upset they got about Facebook even though Facebook was doing all their dirty work.
DM?
Yes.
Yeah.
And think about it, Facebook was entrenched. They were hand in hand with the NSA, and they still weren't able to properly roll it out with allowance because the creation of currency is a very touchy subject matter. And then if you add onto it all of the red states saying, no, we are not accepting or transmitting any CBDCs because we don't view them as currency, that really stops the larger conversation from happening.
I hope so. I think it's... I don't know. I just see that there being an overwhelming CBDC push. The only way I see a movement forward for there being an actual pushback against CBDCs is something at the IRS level. Like if it was the IRS, as soon as the IRS starts pushing for CBDC, we're done.
Yeah.
Unless it's banned at the IRS, we're toast, because we can do whatever we want, but if we got to pay our taxes in CBDCs, at least some of us would be tethered to that central bank economy.
Now Florida's outlawed it. How's Florida going to pay their federal taxes?
I don't know. That's
they wouldn't.
Why they want the ambiguities. They want it to be ambiguous so they can then sue the government and have it go to the Supreme Court. That's why they passed that law.
Yeah. And at minimum, like you might be right in 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
But it at least buys us some time.
Yeah. Between now and 2026, we'll have time. And guys, if you are not collecting, first of all, if you're not collecting crypto, you're missing out. If you are not a member of Blockchain Basement, you're also missing out. You need to also be collecting passports because you need to have an exit strategy by 2030. If you're in the United States, especially, you need to have a means to get out by 2030. Okay, $0 Giro with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you. This really pissed me off. The Algorand Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
Made an anti-Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin commercial.
Oh.
Hey. Hello.
Hey.
You guys take Bitcoin, right?
Sure do.
I'm going to be paying with Ethereum, if that's okay.
Okay, yep, no problems.
It's a good thing I'm paying with Solana.
You can go ahead and tap.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it failed. Try it again. Whoa, hold up there, sport. It looks like it's going to be another 27 minutes before this transaction clears.
What? Sorry, $112. I have like 3 things.
Ethereum, they got that peak hour gas thing.
There you go.
Maybe one more time. What are you going to do? Just wait right here, without the bag, without the bag.
Okay, this is like the most low vibration thinking I've ever seen. Like, what are you trying to accomplish with this?
And they released it right as the ETH ETF went through. Just jealous AF. Maybe if they haven't inflated their tokens to the point where you can triple the market cap and still be 3 times down on the price of the token itself simultaneously, you'd have more people happy about holding Algorand in their portfolios. But instead, they've seen the markets go absolutely insane, and it's been ranging between like 9 cents and 18 cents for months now. And it just can't seem to escape. And then the Algorand simping for CBDC development it's in that ISO death bucket that I've been warning people about. I am here and I hold some XRP, I hold some Stellar. I'm here to talk to you person to person, man to man, mano y mano, that we need to focus on what is actually going to happen, which is real world asset tokenizations. That's the next step. It's not rolling out this gigantic CBDC immediately. They're going to tokenize assets first, make sure that it's working, and then move on to the entire caboodle if we even get there. If more people like me show up, though, good luck trying to do it in the US.
And what's the upside with like trying to dunk on Ethereum and Solana and Bitcoin right now when we still have a ton of work to do just getting regulators to, like, I don't know, do their job?
Yeah.
And we have a ton of crypto enemies right now. We don't need Algorand just like being pithy and awful and petty. This was first, I'm super pissed about this. Algorand, just shut up. You're not relevant. Anyone who supports Algorand is not relevant in the space anymore. P.S. And this is just pointless. So Algorand, go to 0. You suck. Okay.
Bitcoin solves this.
Bitcoin does solve this. Lightning doesn't solve this. No one should be spending their Bitcoin on groceries.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing
that.
Please don't.
This is what Doge
and really, no one should be using like on chain to do these like daily transactions. Yeah.
Like, you know how quick it is when I send things on Base? Instantaneously. It's not difficult, guys. You know what the finality of Dogecoin is? think it's a block every 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah, and not 10 minutes like Bitcoin.
And people are like, I sit here, I can, if I have to take some profits and spend it on something, I can use a Coinbase card, and just do it that way. It works immediately.
Yeah, it uses Visa and it settles the USDC on the back end.
Right, like it instantly.
And it works instantly.
So I don't get it.
Works everywhere.
This whole transactions per second thing, it gets lost on me at times.
Algorand has never been like stress tested.
Exactly.
You put a hot NFT on there. You put 1,000 like people trying to do leverage trading on there. It's probably going to slow down. It's probably going to have a hiccup or two.
AVAX
Solana, hasn't been tested.
Those two, AVAX and Solana, they were stress tested. They went down because of the load.
Yep.
Right. That's why we need a bunch of different systems insulated to whatever specified use case they're being put into place for, so that it's separate and that everything can flow together operationally sound. It's not one winner takes all. You know what I mean? You cannot do that. It's not feasible. And the transactions per second, dude, Sui and Aptos were developer teams that were meant to handle 1 billion people, using the platform. So just
they are the ones.
that.
They are the ones. Like Sui and Aptos, like they're
and Toncoin.
Toncoin, yeah. I mean Avalanche too. I mean Avalanche did not pass the stress test as well. But they're out there. They're doing stuff. They've got a lot more volume than freaking Algorand.
Yeah, and that stress test was sparked off by Cock Inu.
Yeah.
And then people are like, whoa, what else is on here? And then stops. And it just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then they fixed it.
Yeah.
Weird. And instead of making a shitty commercial.
Right?
Everyone's like, oh, Algorand needs marketing. Algorand needs to get out there in front of the people. But not like that.
Yeah.
Not like that.
You know what would have been way better for Algorand to do? Like co-sponsor a bill, or like that's like pro crypto, or like, I don't know, do a partnership with I Stand With Crypto.
Yeah.
Instead of just being a bunch of turds and be like, well, Bitcoin, you can stand here for 27 minutes. Shut the hell up.
Or maybe spend, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 minutes on X and see like, oh, everyone's into meme coins. Everyone's creating meme coins. Maybe let's create a platform so people can do the same.
Right.
Yeah, let's do a fund and say, hey, we're doing a whole huge fund on meme coins. We're going to employ these artists to make this incredible art for all these meme coins. Do something other than just be petty. Put stats and bowls, $2 super chat. Thank you. Careful, you end up on a Clinton list, bro. I'm on all the lists, right?
We've been on the list, bro. There's no saving us.
Okay.
That's why you need to support the channel, for God's sakes, because we are locked in.
We are going to get demonetized.
So this is kind of like on a different 180 or whatever. I've been thinking about this since like Ethereum ETF is going to be approved. All of the Ethereum that they have to buy to support the trust, they can't even like use that, right? Like they don't have custody of it. Like if like I use my Fidelity account to buy the ETH ETF, I can't like use that on chain, right?
As far as I know, no. Yeah, it's custodied by someone else.
So this ETF is really not going to have any effect on like the way that Ethereum is going to operate going forward, because all of these institutions buying it can't even use the chain.
So what the discussion is, it's going to overload staking. Like there's going to be a gigantic incentive for Ethereum to not move. Because if you can buy the Ethereum ETF and then someone can be trading your Ethereum, but then it's also staked at 4% interest a year. You've got this like special sauce for just accumulating as many and running as many validators as you can. Right. So the idea is that ETH is going to be,
and that leads to another question. Are these individual trusts going to like, we're going to put ours in Lido, we're going to make our own?
They're going to make their own.
Yeah. So it's going to open the door for more on-chain staking.
Absolutely. If you want a job that will set you up for life, learn how to run an Ethereum validator.
Yes.
Because you will find a job at someone in TradFi who's trying to run a ETH validator because they're custodying, a couple $100 million worth of Ethereum.
Oh, C90, FTW.
C90. Not through Fidelity Taco, but Unchained offers IRA where you hold the seed phrase to the wallet. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Yeah. They like offer that service.
Yeah. There's going to be a bunch of different ways this happens, but the amount of Ethereum moving around will be even less now. But the amount of Ethereum moving around, base chain Ethereum, but the amount of Ethereum moving around in layer 2s is going to be very high because people are going to see, wow, I'm getting so much money in my regular old Ethereum, my regular old boring Ethereum at Fidelity Trust or ETF. What if I bought some of this base Ethereum or some of this OP Ethereum and I started doing some weird stuff? That's where it gets crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying ETH layer 2s are going to absolutely moon this year and next year. So
what about those L3s?
Like what?
Degen is an L3.
Yeah.
Degen is an L3?
From Farcaster?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Farcaster hasn't come out with their airdrop yet. And I think they raised like 1.9 billion.
They recently had a round that raised 150 million, I believe.
Still a lot.
It's still a lot, but now that they're able to have a lot
Have
more
you
devs.
been casting?
Oh yeah, I cast all the time.
Oh,
nice.
It's Brian Fire on.
Have you got any airdrops?
No, but I've participated on a lot of different innovations in this space, whether there's an airdrop or not.
Okay.
So
Well,
whether
that's
it's like
good.
whether it's like the like frame side of thing or just kind of minting things.
Frame.xyz.
No, just like Farcaster frames.
Oh,
so it's like
okay.
as an app within the app kind of thing. Very interesting.
Because you can like, I don't know how to do it, but you can like have an NFT mint where people can just hit like mint.
Yep. You can hit mint, and
it's like the Web3.
Yeah, your wallet's already connected.
This is pretty damn cool to see these things living. Like we saw, what was the Ethereum one? Friend Tech.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
not
yeah.
giving up. Like me and BJ thought that thing was going to be dead on arrival. It's not giving up. I mean, it's still there.
Do you remember Stars Arena?
Stars Arena. I think they're
On
trying
Avalanche.
to do stuff. They're still trying to do stuff.
Yeah, they got Giga
I have all of
hacked.
them. They got Giga hacked. Very sad.
I did earn one AVAX on there
Did you?
from all of my based memes.
One
that
of them
I-
is going to work though, and the one that you're on and leaning into, like, well, a few of them will probably work,
but it's not
like,
going to be Stars Arena.
probably not. But one of these that we're talking about. Look at this.
Look at this
Power shot.
Look at this. Look at this whole coiner.
What up, Bronson?
You're live, son.
He's
You're
leverage
live on
trading right
television.
now.
He's like,
Leverage
he's
trading.
like, I'm trying to catch Pokemon. Get
On the
this away from
Switch.
me. All right, guys. It is 3:00. Show's over. I appreciate all you guys. Remember, we're all just spiritual beings having a human experience. Get out there, touch some grass, touch some ass with consent. Go ahead and comment on this video on some projects that you want us to look into, what you think we should be covering on the Black site. Drew's actually going to be having a bunker episode coming out.
Yes.
We have a video this weekend coming out about our time at the gun range with the 4 guns every crypto investor should have. Check it out. It's coming out this weekend. I appreciate all of you. Hit the like on your way out, and I will see you at the top. See you later.